Welcome back to another DIY Labs video tutorial. Let's do this. Cleaning and disinfecting is an important part of personal hygiene. We come into contact with our phone, wallet, keys, various door handles, light switches throughout the day. So what germs are we coming into contact with? In today's video, we're going to be doing an experiment to show you what germs we do come into contact with and some high-touch areas that we can disinfect and how to disinfect those areas. For today's experiment, we're going to be using petri dishes and sterile cotton swabs. I'll leave a link in the description for the kit I purchased, so if you'd like to try it at home, you can. I went ahead and swabbed all those high-touch areas. We'll come to the results later on in the video. For now, I'm going to show you tips and tricks on how to disinfect those high-touch areas. So when you're disinfecting high-touch areas such as light switches, door handles, you're going to want like a Clorox wipe or something, a bleach wipe of sorts. With it, I'll leave you links in the description for ones I recommend. So with one, you're going to go ahead and just make sure that wherever the touch area is, you're going to wipe it down really nicely. And you're going to make sure that you get every single inch of it clean. With cleaning door handles, same process, you're going to want to make sure you get every inch. Remember, door handles do have a backside, so you're going to want to make sure you disinfect that too. And also around any area that it may extend to, those with special handles for front doors or wherever it may be. Make sure any area that you come into contact with is wiped down. When disinfecting, keys, phone, wallet, with it you can just still use a Clorox wipe. You'll go ahead, grab whatever item you're disinfecting. You want to make sure you get it good. If you have a wallet like mine where it's folded multiple times, you're going to want to unfold it. Make sure you get all in there to make sure it's nice and clean. With debit cards, you also want to wipe those down, make sure they're clean as you do touch them and use them in different areas of the store and whatever it may be. That way you're making sure they're clean when you touch them. With your phone, same process, just wipe it down. Make sure it's good and clean. After you wipe it down with a Clorox wipe, you might want to use a screen cleaner just to get rid of all the streaks on it. Now with your keys, same process. Make sure you wipe down every inch of it. Good. Key rings, the key itself where it goes into the ignition, and make sure you wipe individually every single scan code that you have. That way you make sure those are nice and clean and they're not stuck together and you're missing spots. With your computer, also wipe it down with wipes. If you have a laptop, you're going to want to make sure you get both the top and bottom of it before you open it up. In my case, my laptop has a kickstand, so I'm going to open that up, clean in between there, and then open up and clean the keyboard and screen. If you have a desktop, you want to make sure you clean your mouse, your keyboard, screen, your buttons on your tower. Make sure that anything you touch is clean. Once you have that clean, go ahead and use a screen cleaner to make sure you have no streaks on your screen. And then I'll leave a link in the description for screen cleaners I recommend. So it's been a couple days since we took those samples off those surfaces, so let's go see what's growing and what we're coming in contact with. Alright, so as you can see, the 6 different places I took samples from are here and labeled. So let's go ahead and start out with the door handle, see what's growing there. As you can see, there's a couple different bacteria colonies growing on it. Quite a bit compared to some of the other ones, so like the keys, you have some specks on it, but not a whole lot. Wallet, a little bit, you have a bigger colony right there. Light switch, you have smaller specks and that kind of stuff. The computer, you can see that larger amounts of bacteria are growing here. And then cell phone, you see there's a couple little spots on it, but not a whole lot. As you can see with these different samples, we do come into contact with a lot of different germs throughout the day, depending on what we use, what we touch. So it's always a good idea to wash our hands. If you are looking for how to correctly wash your hands, I'll link a video in the description. As you can see from our experiment, we come into contact with a lot of different germs and bacteria throughout the day. With it, it's important to be washing our hands, making sure they stay clean, as well as disinfecting those high-touch areas around our household. If you need tips on how to properly wash your hands, I'll leave a link in the description with a video on that. If you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications of future videos.